The Best Bike Split Analytics tool offers athletes and coaches a comprehensive view of race day performance by enabling them to upload ride data and analyze it in unique ways not available on other platforms. Our tool stores detailed segmented data about the athlete's performance and allows users to update their analysis at any time to make corrections or update more accurate historical weather data. This ensures the analysis provides the most complete and accurate data to refine future race planning. We are also continually enhancing our features to add new functionality retroactively. Currently, our race analytics provide our time analysis, what-if simulation, aerodynamic drag estimates, zoomable race metric calculations, gradient-based performance charts, 3D CDA clustering, and much, much more. The tool uses a setup similar to BBS race plans, so some knowledge of the course is required to refine the analysis and drag estimates. To start analyzing ride data, follow these steps. Using the drop-down menus, select the bike used, road conditions, and terrain. Ensure the selected bike profile matches the specs of your actual ride, especially the fully loaded weight. You can optionally select whether to use corrected elevation, and we will pull in elevation data. The default uses the elevation data from your ride file. Choose to use historical weather from our weather service or input your own known conditions. Select a ride file that has at a minimum latitude, longitude, speed, and power data. If you use a file from an indoor track, select velodrome for course terrain. Latitude and longitude data will not be required with this setting. However, you should use an accurate speed sensor on your bike to ensure the analysis is correct. Lastly, click the Analyze Ride button to initiate the BBS analytics process. On your analytics detail page, you will see many of the same charts used on the plan details pages. The ride data chart plots out the general ride data from your uploaded file, along with calculated CDA points throughout the course. As you hover over the chart, you will see the marker on the map move to the corresponding section of the course, along with an indicator of the wind relative to the rider for that location. You can click and drag across the chart to zoom in on a section of the ride data, and all summary metrics will update to reflect that specific section. This allows for deeper analysis of areas such as major climbs, windy sections, and out and back sections. Similar to the race plan version, you can use the time analysis chart to analyze the impact of power, drag, weight, and rolling resistance on race day performance and review past rides to determine how these variables would have affected your results. This chart also allows you to zoom in on specific sections of the course. The weather chart shows historical weather data from points along the course corresponding to the time the athlete crossed into those zones. This data is pulled from the closest weather station to the athlete's location at that time. The CDA clusters chart is unique to the analytics page. Once the algorithm calculates aerodynamic drag across the course, it clusters this data into buckets representing race, climbing relaxed, and anomaly positions. These are used to derive optional updates for your bike settings in BBS. The CDA clusters chart displays these groupings in an interactive 3D chart by CDA, speed, and gradient. The chart can be rotated, allowing insight into speeds and gradients where an athlete tends to change positions. The zones or time in zones chart provides a visual representation of the cumulative time spent in each zone during your race. This chart helps you understand the distribution of effort across different intensity levels, guiding your training focus and ensuring you are adequately preparing for the demands of your race. The yaw angles chart provides an accurate picture of the true wind angles experienced during the race, offering better insight into the wind conditions encountered. This chart shows the yaw angle breakdown of the file and the average for both the drive plus and non-drive minus sides. The gradients chart shows the percentage of race time spent in each road gradient range, along with the athlete's average speed and power for that range. This gradient data can highlight strengths and weaknesses specific to descending skill and climbing power limitations, which can be used when setting max descent speeds or power limits within the race plan advanced settings options. The peak power chart shows the mean max average power values compared to the equivalent normalized power across different time windows for the race data. When compared to an athlete's previously recorded peak power or power duration curve, this data can help athletes and coaches set power limitations and minimum VSI values in the advanced settings section, or identify areas where the athlete may need improvement to achieve an optimal pacing strategy for a future race plan. This becomes especially powerful for lower-powered athletes or in hilly terrain, where maintaining lower variability index values is challenging. Along with all the ride overview data, we also calculate estimated CDA values to compare your current 0-degree yaw CDA with that of your race data. If the data looks accurate, you can apply the estimated CDA values to your specific BBS bike setup by clicking the Update Current button under Estimated Data Comparison for one or both of the racing CDA and climbing relaxed CDA values. Finally, the Download Workout File feature allows you to download representative workout files based on the power associated with your uploaded race data for use with compatible indoor training software. For more information on using these files with training software, please see the specific TrainerRoad or Zwift FAQs from our support section. To access all that Race Analytics has to offer, upgrade to a premium subscription today.